Namaskar. Now there was a question on meditation, rather doing meditation, using any of the established techniques. But the point is that once you do meditation and you have achieved what was to be achieved, and there remains nothing to be achieved anymore, then why repeat? That means that the meditation doesn't give doing meditation doesn't give what needs to be achieved or what needs to be discovered. So why do it? The point is in understanding the meditation or the reason why meditation is being deployed. Mind is in action. A temporary cessation of the action of mind will give temporary result. And this cessation of this action of mind is because the nature of mind is to be always in action. It is the nature. You cannot keep it suppressed. So either you have to give it something else, but again it is doing something else. And it is this doing which will ultimately tire a person, the holder of that mind. So it is a remedy to the tiredness because of involvement of mind and senses that is to be addressed by anyone desiring doing meditation. Rather, anyone, he wants rest from that. One is physical tiredness and second is mental tiredness. Now, if this is the nature of mind, then what is to be done? It is to just keep quiet. Now, how to keep quiet? Because the mind will continuously work. It is very simple. See, the moment we get up in the morning, the instant when we've got up, prior to that instant, what was happening? All our senses were at rest, and therefore there was no feedback or input to the mind. That is deep sleep I am talking about. There was no input to the mind and the mind was quiet. So mind was quiet, senses were quiet, therefore you had a refreshing sleep. All tiredness gone. The point is about maintaining that disengaged state of the senses even while awake. This is called sleeping while awake. Papa ji jo kehte the, this is called sleeping while awake. अब वो कैसे हो? So the moment one gets up, what he does, He sits down wherever he is without any action. He just sits down. The first thing that will happen is he will observe, he will take cognizance of the silence that was preceding the sitting. That may be for 1 second, half a second, or maybe 2 seconds, or maybe more or less. But he will take cognizance of that. The moment he does that, that is enough. Because now he is introduced to that silence. And then he would like to expand that silence. And that silence of disengaged senses is a permanent silence. Keeping your senses asleep while being awake. Just prior to that, what was happening is senses were asleep, you were asleep, the body was asleep. Now the body is awake, the mind is awake, but senses are asleep. So mind is not getting anything. So it is in that what we call sleep state of a computer. On hai. The moment you move the mouse like this, it will glow and it will start functioning. So the input given by the mouse to the computer, mind of the computer, awakes him. Here, the input is not given by the senses to the mind. When they give input, mind will awake. It is that situation. So there is no need to do any hard, austerities like meditation. And doing meditation has its own pitfalls that we have spoken about earlier on the same channel, और दूसरे वाले पे भी हमने बात की हुई है इस बारे में. No point repeating. So this is what it is. Meditation is just not needed. Awareness of that silence and expansion of it. If you don't get engaged, it will automatically expand. If you don't act, what remains? Non-action. If you don't think, what remains? Non-thinking, which is the original state. And you don't think for a long time, the original state remains for a long time. What do you need to do? Nothing. This is what it is. Please give it a thought. Thank you.